Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is going to be the first of many marketing videos I'm going to start posting to my YouTube and Instagram TV channels. People ask me all the time different marketing tips and things I use, programs, applications to make my life easier and more efficient with my marketing. So the first one I'm going to do is on this app called Unum. Unum is a content curation app that allows you to do many things with Instagram, analytics, schedule posts, and this feature called Offset, which I'll show you at the end quickly. Um, this is probably going to be probably like a three-part video, just because of how much there is to do in Unum, and I don't want to keep the videos too long. But first, when you open it up, you'll have your dashboard, and it'll show all the different Instagram accounts you have. You sign into each one, and you go into them, as well as any stories you're working on. So I'm going to go into my real estate account. Just going through the grid briefly, everything with a blue Instagram logo on the bottom right is already posted to Instagram, and all the space up top is future posts that you can make. So before I get into the posts, I'm going to show you the most important part, in my opinion, is analytics. So you'll see here first you have your follower count and your gained and lost, and you can sort that by week or month. I was off Unum for a while. I had discovered this past winter, and I just started getting back into it after I made this real estate account. So it hasn't shown any of the gained and lost yet. That'll start coming as I start using it. But it's good to always stay logged in so you can track that. And this is the first time I've logged back in. But now I'm going to be using this religiously. This is also a free app, which is great, but it has a paid option, which I'm going to get into in a separate video just because of how much you can really do there. And then next you'll see top posts. It'll show your top posts. You could sort that by all time, weekly or monthly, and that goes by likes and then comments. So if let's say you've changed something with how you do your Instagram, this is a great way to see if that's working. See which posts start moving up to the top of the list. Next, you'll have your best times. I think this is one of the most important because you really have to have been posting for a little bit. I've been posting for 6 months, and over 6 months, these are the 3 times. And then if you go click on it, you can see what really is working and which times aren't working as much. But something else you could do if you're just starting, you can kind of do some research, talk to some people in your industry, and see what times they think have worked. I don't only do these 3 times. I'll experiment with other times just to see if there's anything out there that I haven't done yet that might work. And then lastly, down here you'll have your top 10 best hashtags by engagement. And if you click on each one, you can see the post you used it in, and then the likes and comments on it. Instagram allows you for 30 hashtags per post, so I kind of use the last 20 as like a test. I'll use random ones, and I'll see if they ever bump off any of these top 10 off the list. I'll always use the top 10, and then the other 20 I kind of mess around with to see if any of them replace the top 10. So that's the analytics. I think if you're in real estate or any business that relies on social media to try and get a following or to network, I think this is very important for that. So I'm going to briefly get into the scheduling. So first, to add a photo, you click on an empty spot and then press add, and it'll go to your camera roll. So let's say I want to add like 3 pictures. 1, 2, and 3. Done. Let's say I want the market report to be, instead of this picture of 7th Avenue, I'll select them both, make sure they're highlighted blue, and swap. So that'll be first. So next, let's say you want to add your hashtags. You want to do captions and hashtags, but you want to put the same hashtags on all 3. So highlight the 3 blue, go to caption, and then make sure your hashtags are copied to your clipboard. I always keep them in my notes ready to go. And then boom, and then you could change the captions on each one, and then done. So I'll just do test. So that's what it'll say for all 3 of them. If you want to change it, you could go into it individually and just make sure one's highlighted, and then do the same thing in caption. So that's that. So in terms of posting, you have a couple options. If you want to post it right now, say I want to post this market report, highlight it, export, post to Instagram. You could save to camera roll if you made any edits. I'll show you that in a second with the edits. Post to Instagram, feed, next, next, and then it automatically adds your caption that you made before to your clipboard. So you just press and then paste, and you see it has tests in there, so you know that's the one that I added it. And then share. I'm not going to share that right now. So in terms of editing, like I just mentioned, if you highlight a photo and then edit, you have all your crops, your adjustments, white balance, saturation, effects. You could edit, you could add text, you could draw, sharpen, basically anything you'd have on Photoshop or any photo editing tool, you could do it right here, which is why they give you the save to camera roll when you want to export, if you want to save that photo after you edit it. And then the other option for posting is you can schedule. So if you highlight a photo and go to scheduling, you don't even have to highlight the photo. Custom post, scroll down to your board. This will only show the photos that haven't been posted to Instagram yet to make it less confusing. So I want to schedule this for tomorrow at 6:40, excuse the military time. And then save, you'll get that alert, and then you'll be able to press post to Instagram from there like you saw when I went to export. And then I want to do this one for Monday at 11:40. Save. And then let's say you change your mind, you don't want to do it, highlight it, and then hit remove, and then it'll unschedule it. And you won't get the alert anymore. So that's that, scheduling. And then lastly, you may have noticed I have this big 6-box picture there. That's called offset. So I'm going to delete these just to make it more clear. Delete, delete. So press any box, doesn't really matter, and then go to offset. So now you get to choose your layout. You could do 3 across, you could do 9, you could do basically however you want. Just press how many boxes you want to do. I'm going to do 6 for this purpose, and then plus, and then I'm going to take this picture Columbus circle because it looks cool, and I'm going to twist it and zoom in. I'll put the circle right in the middle, and then save, and then boom, it's all going to upload there. And then you could add, if you want to do the same captions, you do the same thing, select them all, caption, or you do each one individually. I think it's important to save these to your camera roll, because you don't, if let's say you want to post it later, or you don't know when you want to schedule it, and you just want to have it in your camera roll ready to post, you just save each one to camera roll so you have it, since you don't have it broken up like that. And then always post the one that's most on the bottom right first, so it goes in order, and then go to the left, and then back up. That's kind of the order how you want to do it. So that's just a brief overview of Unum. I think it's a great app. It's very useful. I'm going to do other videos on it as I dive deeper into the paid version. And as well, I'll be doing other content curation apps and market reports and things like that. So stay tuned. This will be on IGTV and YouTube. So thank you guys for watching, and check me out at the NYC Real Estate Expert on Instagram and YouTube. And have a good day.